would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? To love the boys, I'll keep it low. If I say no, would you turn away or play me off? Or would you stay up? You can mess it up, try again, try again. Cause at first you don't succeed. Hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have to kind of whisper just a little bit because it's early in the morning and my parents are still sleeping, so don't mind my whispering or whatever. I'll try to adjust the audio when I edit. But today, of course, as you can see by the title and my makeup, I'm going to be doing the makeup from the Aaliyah Try Again music video. Succeed! Lift yourself up and try again. You can dust it up and try again, try again. I also grabbed a couple pieces from the Aaliyah and MAC collaboration collection. I bought 4 of the products and I used just 3 of them. So I'm going to show you the one that I didn't use. So this is the lip liner in Nevermore. Super pretty deep lip liner. Looks like this. I'm just going to swatch it here for you. Super dark, and I barely touched it, so it has a lot of pigmentation. And I also swatched this next to Night Moth lip liner by MAC, and this one is even darker, but it's not black, which is what I really like. It's like a plum. It's like a really deep plum blackberry. I will tell you my thoughts on the pieces that I grabbed towards the end of the video after I show you how to do this makeup. Alright guys, so if you guys want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to start off with is conditioning my lips. I'm going to be using MAC lip conditioner, and then I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows. There is nothing like using a fresh new eyebrow pencil. That is life. Right now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade medium brown. So right after I fill in my eyebrows, I'm going to be using my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in NC20. I'm so sorry guys, but I have some bad news about this concealer. They discontinued it. I don't understand why MAC would discontinue such an amazing product. I only have one more backup and I'm devastated. So that's the story of my life. Now right after I conceal my eyebrows, I'm going to be using my eyeshadow primer by Smashbox, the 24-hour eyeshadow primer. And then I'm going to start off with my eyeshadow today. So I'm going to be using Zinc Blue by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm going to be sticking that right into my crease. Basically throughout this whole period of me showing you how I do my eyeshadow, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, just showing you, because it's very difficult to explain. So if you guys can really see, I'll try to like zoom up so that you guys can see what I'm doing. But basically I'm putting the Zinc Blue first all throughout the crease and then winging it out. And then I'm going to take my Basic Bitch palette by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm going to use the black that's in this palette, and then I'm going to put the black with a Morphe blending brush on the inner corner and outer corner, because Aaliyah had a very dark inner and outer corner and then a lot of light in the center, which is the silver that I'm going to put later on. And I'm also going to be winging that out too. It's supposed to be very smoky, but I still want you to be able to see the blue. So I'm putting that below the blue. And then I'm just going to clean up this part here. Now I don't want you guys to get confused because this is not supposed to be winged out. Now I'm going to be taking a white eyeshadow and putting that on my brow bone. And then I'm taking the purplish silver pewter color and putting that right in the middle of my eyelid. This is going to act as a base for the glitter that we're going to put on top of it. So now what I'm going to be doing here is mixing two Stila Magnificent metal glitters. One of them is the silver one and the other one is the black with silver. I mixed both of them, but honestly all you need is the silver one, because later on I end up going back in and adding more of that silver, because she did have a very prominent silver grayish eye in the center. Great. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the skin. What I'm using here is the Hydra gel, which is really great for oily skin, and it adds really good hydration throughout the day. And then I'm going to be taking my hydrating Makeupforever primer. And then I'm going to be taking my new MAC Pore filling stick. This is fairly new to me, but I have been enjoying it lately because it really does a great job of just smoothing out my pores, and you instantly see it. Like, you can see it now. It mattifies and it takes away any of the pores that I have on the areas that I put it. You don't need a lot of this. And then after I do apply it with the stick, I blend it out with my concealer. Taking the new Beauty Blender in Sapphire, I'm going to be putting on the Makeupforever HD foundation all over my skin to perfect it. And then right after I apply my foundation, I'm going to be putting on the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, of course, in the shade Light. She had a very bright under eye, so I'm going to make sure that my under eye is very bright, which is perfect for me anyway because I really love a bright under eye. And then right after I apply that concealer, I'm going to be blending it out with the same Sapphire Beauty Blender. I am so obsessed with this Beauty Blender color. Like, please raise your hand if you're obsessed with it just as much as I am. So I didn't show you a product shot, but I'm going to be taking a powder here. And this is the Mercier Transluscent powder. Of course, you guys have seen me use it in a countless amount of videos so far. I absolutely love this powder. It's my favorite. And then I'm going to be working on my lower lash line. So I'm going to take Squid Eye Pencil by MAC. Unfortunately, this pencil is discontinued. And then I'm just applying some blue eyeshadow right on the bottom to smoke it out. And then right after I do that, just to ensure that I have a really bright under eye, I'm going to be taking the Studio Fix powder in the shade NW20. And I'm using a newer brush by MAC. I think this is like the 240 or the 140. I think it's the 240. But I really had a hard time with this brush. I think it's 'cause it's so small. Now moving on to the goods, I'm going to be taking the Baby Girl bronzer from the MACxAaliyah collection. This is just a lighter version of Refined Golden bronzer by MAC. It's a warm terracotta shade with gold reflex running throughout the compact. and it's a light coverage bronzer. Very natural looking. I definitely had to keep going into my brush in order to apply more color and more pigment, but I think that this fit the look really well because Aaliyah didn't have a lot of color to her face. She had structure, but she didn't have a lot of color. She just had a really bright under eye, and then most of the focus was on the eyes. So this bronzer was perfect. So I actually didn't see Aaliyah have a lot of highlight in the video, but I know myself and I just cannot pass up a highlighting moment. So I'm going to be highlighting my face with the Heat Wave highlighter by Estee Lauder. And then just to give my cheeks some color because I can't not put on like a blush, I'm going to be using, which is, this is all was also limited edition, so you can't get this. Something similar to this would be Gold Deposit by MAC Cosmetics. But right here I'm using the My Mimi Extra Dimension Bronzing Powder from the Mariah Carey collection that was last Christmas. Alright, now we're gonna pop on some eyelashes. Sorry guys, I don't know the name of these. I remember getting these in the makeup show. Here I'm spraying the MAC Fix Plus matte version all over my face. And to line my lips today, I'm going to be using the Stripdown Lipliner by MAC Cosmetics. And this lip liner matches the lipstick from the Aaliyah collection perfectly. The lipstick that I'm going to be putting on today is going to be the Try Again lipstick from the MAC and Aaliyah collection. And if you guys are wondering what those little tiny dots are, make sure when you use the MAC Fix Plus matte spray to shake it. So Aaliyah definitely loved her glossy lips, so I'm going to be using the Brooklyn Born lip gloss from the MAC and Aaliyah collection. And this is a white shade, white cream shade with a lot of pearl and reflex in it. Okay guys, so that is the finished look. I'm so happy with the result. I am like a perfectionist and I was trying to follow like her pictures. I actually really loved everything that I used from the collection. I mean, MAC lipsticks and lip glosses are always, you can never go wrong with a MAC lipstick and lip gloss. So I think that the lipstick that I tried is an A+, and the lip gloss that I tried was an A+. I really loved it. I know in her music video she had more of like a nude lip, like a peachy nude that kind of matched her skin tone. So this is not really the exact lip, but because I bought that lipstick and I wanted to use it, that's why the lip looks so kind of grayish on. Guys, in the beginning of the video that I had the Nevermore lip liner, I tried on the bronzer and I really did like the bronzer. First of all, I think the packaging is really dope. I feel like it really fit Aaliyah's personality really well. I love the burgundy and I like that she has her signature here. And then this was the bronzer in Baby Girl and I really liked it. I just feel like it kind of sucks because not every skin tone can use this as a bronzer. So if I was my tan shade, I probably would not be able to use this. It would match me completely. But this bronzer is really pretty and it does have like gold flecks in it, and I think it was pretty pigmented. It's just a lighter bronzer, so I feel like this is gonna work really well for fairer girls that like more of like a warm, like terracotta kind of bronze, because this is very warm tone. And in the video she didn't really have a lot, like she had structure to her face but she didn't really have a lot of color on her face, so it was perfect. I think it gave me just enough bronze and it worked out perfectly for me. It's more of a natural bronzer, but I think that whoever is able to use this as a bronzer is really gonna like it. I didn't pick up anything else from the collection because I feel like I had a lot of the colors that they came out with, or like the darker lip glosses are stunning, but I would only use them like once or twice, so what's the point of me getting them? So here's the verdict. This collection is Calissa approved. I loved it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Please guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also to click that notification bell so that you can be notified of when I post new videos. We are almost at 500 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I hope that you guys have a blessed day. Bye.
Sweat beats fill me, Cupid shot me, my heart beats racing.